On a rainy drive between Ipswich and Boona, I spotted something unusual. Sitting proud on the side of the road was an old Ferguson tractor, painted entirely blue. The sign above it caught my attention, and I knew exactly who to ask to get some more info on this.
Purpose behind the blue tractor was basically, as you say, there is still a stigma around mental health and suicidality and all that sort of stuff. And I moved out to Calvar out this way about 3 years ago. It's a very rural area. As you can see around here, there's lots of cropping and lots of farming going on. And we started up the Fassifern Suicide Prevention Network around the same time I moved out here. And I was just wondering, like, we got a lot of support from the local community. We raised a lot of money and we thought, we're going to do this money. So I wanted to do something that was going to be there long term to remind people they need to take care of themselves and keep an eye on others. There's a lot of blue trees around the place that they paint blue, but they're dead trees and these tend to fall over and break after a while. So what's appropriate for this rural area? So I was working with the Millbong and District Historical Tractor Club, and I suggested to them and to other people that we get an old tractor and we paint it blue as they do the trees and put that on display with this very simple sign saying, "Feeling blue, get help." Just something that people can drive past, has a high impact, a quick easy read sign. It reminds them they need to take care of themselves. So that was the idea behind that. And because of a rural area and tractors and everything else around us every day, I thought that's more appropriate than just a dead tree. Our society needs to change its attitude towards people who are suffering from suicidal ideation or depression or a mental illness, and be more supportive. You know, we got to get past this old stigma about, oh, they're just, you know, their attention-seeking behaviour or whatever. It's not true. These people are really struggling. They need support. And if you're talking to someone and say, you know, if you ask the question, and you should ask the question if you've got concerns, ask the question, are you suicidal? If they say yes, or I'm feeling that way, or I'm really worried about my own health, that's when you need to stop and take time and talk to them and make sure they get to the help they need. We need to change the conversation, we need to change the attitude, we need to get more groups out there, like this group we have here in the Fassifern area, in the Scenic Rim area, to do more, to get it out there, to get the message out, to talk to people, to make them feel comfortable talking about where they are in their life, what's going on with their life, what's going wrong, how can we help it, how can we support that. The network was set up with a grant from the Wesley Life Force, the Wesley Mission Life Force program. We set it up with that. Ever since then, I've got a very dedicated small group of people who come together and we go out and hold events to raise money and also to raise awareness. I mean, we're out there trying to spread the word, we're out there raising the message, we're trying to find innovative ways to do that, but at the same time raise a bit of money so we can do projects like the Blue Tractor. So there's something there long term to keep the conversation going, not just fly by night. We need to have something there that people will know is there, will know what it's all about, and every time they drive past those blue tractors, they'll be saying, oh yeah, how am I travelling? How's my husband travelling? How's my wife travelling? How's my cousin travelling? You know, just to keep reminding people they need to keep an eye on it. The amount of people that take their lives is higher than the road toll.
Yeah.
We've got to do something about this, you know. And at least we're trying to do something to remind people they need to just think about where they are in their life. And if we get one up beside the highway there, like, it's good to have it near that busy road between Ipswich and Boona, but this is the main Cunningham Highway. And, you know, I'd be keen to talk to anyone about doing similar stuff elsewhere. I'm working with a group of friends. We all ride motorbikes, of course, and they want to do a blue motorbike somewhere. We're starting the conversation about that now. You know, just people driving past a little blue bit of machinery or whatever with a sign. It has a high impact. It gets people thinking, and that's what we need to do. So I got the first one for nothing off Dave and Diane Webber. They live nearby. And I got this one here off another couple, and on the sign it's got who is going to donate the tractor as well. So it's not only about getting help and supporting yourself, we've got the logos of the different organisations, but also who donated the tractor. There's a saying I hear every day that you only live once.
Yep.
But that's wrong. You only die once.
Yep.
But you've got to live every day. You've got to make the most of every day. Because we haven't got that long, really.
Absolutely.
And my personal view is life's too short. You've got to get out there and make a difference, and that's what I'm trying to do. And with these band of supporters I've got, we're all out there trying, and we're only too happy to accept anyone else who wants to make a difference, wants to come along and support what we're doing, because it is worthwhile, and we have made a difference to a lot of people's lives.